prep and drive. Oh God!
You're on the phone.
Oh, dude, I'm laughing.
He's on the phone.
I'm laughing.
I was wondering. I was like, golly, he's beating some. He's pistol whipping somebody.
Sammy just called and he's like, "Hey, what would it take to get the rotator going?" I said, "Tell them not to worry about that rotator. None of them know how to prep a damn driveway, let alone they don't know what a rotator does. Try it good. That's all they know."
Oh God!
It's funny.
Oh, my. I'm so tired of hearing about prep. You heard it here first, folks. I know for some reason this gets lost. Like I haven't posted it 47 times. You get what you get. You go to a racetrack, you get the best drivers in the world. John Force has to show up to a track and they go, "Sorry, buddy, you get what you get." But I'm supposed to go out here and Clem is going to tell me how the track's going. What are we doing? You think Sammy done that on purpose? You think he's like, "I'm gonna call him right at 8"?
I bet he's a trolling ass. You gotta watch him. He loves it. He'll be like, "I'm gonna call him, just get him fired up."
Good Lord.
Oh, boy, I know exactly how to fire up Seth now. Yeah, he's trolling your ass. He's trolling your ass.
Love it.
Oh man.
Call him next time. 7:55, bro.
Look at it right now, people. Y'all still got snow on the ground there?
Yeah.
Don't worry about prep right now.
Man.
We'll worry about that shit when it melts.
Anything you want to talk about today?
Well, I mean, we haven't even did the introduction yet. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm still fighting Snowmageddon in the north. The south was introduced.
Honestly, Sammy, I think if you just stand up and spin real hard, that's considered rotating.
If we stare at it real hard, it'll start working.
It actually works. The rotator works. It just I need turf tires on that tractor. Honestly, like you get the track so sticky that you put the rotator on it, you do more harm than good sometimes with the tractor tires. It'll rip it back up. But
well, here's one thing with that.
When to do it. So.
Here's one thing with that is that everybody thinks there's some magic trick to track prep, and it just stresses me out. It really does, dude. Because then they'll be like, when I go down to this place and what's his name's prepping, and I'm like, and they wait till 2 a.m. I get it. They wait till 2 a.m. They work the track over and over and over. Half the fans leave, and then the other half that want to be rowdy show up, and it's just not us. It's not what Shadyside's going to be.
You got trolled.
Oh, no, I didn't. I know somebody's calling him or he's getting ahead of the curve is what it is. Somebody's going to go, what do you think we would have to do to get it like a lights out prep on Thursday night? Oh, okay.
Hey, Zach, you ready to go back our series?
I got my ass kicked by my car. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I got work to do before I go back racing. I had a fast car down there down on me, man. I don't know. I got to figure something out.
You should have took Seth with you, man. That sunshine would have did him some good moodness.
No. I had a really nice time here.
It was really nice Thursday and Friday down there, like 68 and sunny. Like I'm out there in shorts and t-shirt. I had a hoodie on in the morning, and all the Floridians, dude, they're down there. They're freaking out. Like our boy JJ and all them, Dave French, all them from down there in Florida. They're like, dude, we're freezing. And I'm like, bro, this is nice. Like this feels like a fall morning for me. Like I love it. I throw my coffee, like let's go racing, boys. And they're like, you're in shorts and t-shirt. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I'm like,
Hey, they better be glad they weren't at our November race.
I know.
When he got
That's what
seen
I thought.
cold.
I'm like, dude, this is nice. Now Saturday, I ain't gonna lie. I was in hoodie and I had my boggin on there for a minute. It got cold Saturday. The clouds rolled in and it got cold.
Todd, there's actually some breaking news about Ronnie Buff Memorial for the bracket guys. Either Seth's got it ready to go or it's coming very soon.
Yeah, I might go over that here in a minute. Let's jump into some things because I got people like what's on the agenda. We can knock that out. And there's some questions like somebody asked about what we thought about Larson not being let in on sick week.
Can we get this question first before we move on?
What's the question?
It's the famous question from the Flow Racing broadcast at US Street Nats.
Was that the question that they did?
Yeah. What's your power animal? What would you be, Zach?
That's hilarious. I don't know. I never really thought about it.
Did you see Boost 12 when they were asking him and the shit they made afterwards?
No.
Where he said he would be like a fat tiger, and they started.
Yeah. I did actually see that. Yeah, that was fun.
I missed that.
But yeah, I would be something that dies fast so I can get out of here.
Let me pull up because I know I said we were going to talk about we're going to get more onto the Footbrake. So I'm pulling the flyer up right now, the Footbrake Showdown Madness. So that was the first on the agenda. So boom. Because I've seen some people asking and stuff. So Seth, I'm gonna let you have the mic on this one. Go over it again.
Yeah, Corey kind of really said, we need to push this one tonight and really go over that. And I hate he kind of brought that up today because I'd like to go back through and see who all's won this event. With this being our 9th one.
Oh, we still got 3 weeks. We got more information we can push.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying I need it. Kind of put me on the spot. Like, man, I need to go through. I know Matt Ward won one of the days last year. But I can't. My memory's trash. I can't remember from there. So I need to really get that so people kind of know who stacked up in that race over the years with 9 of them, and it's a 2-day race. So I know we didn't get 2 days in all the time, but I would guess there's probably 13 or 14 different winners right now.
I was going to ask you when you asked me that, with it being a 2-day event, have you ever had a back-to-back winner, both days?
No. We had them come close. I forget who it was, but they came close. They got down to the semis the next day, I believe. Chatty Daddy does win them often. He
wins a lot of them. He's tough, dude.
Yeah.
But I've had a few people even message on my personal end asking about schedule and things like that. I just figure we go a little over that once again. It's on the flyer for 10 a.m. each day. But that's when y'all open the gates, and then the tech process is what normally.
Tech process should be around 10:30 from there. And then we'll tech up until a lot of people enter late to that race. So we'll be teching until first round or till buybacks are done, basically. That way, if somebody wants to get in, tech stays open all the way through buybacks. That way, anybody that needs to buy back or get back in, it's all centralized down there at the staging lanes. Let's see. So that'll be both days. Yeah, we'll get kicked off at 12. All the information's right there, guys. Just read that over. It is $3,000 to win each day. It's a $20 gate fee, each day. There is no entry fee. Door cars only, no delay box in car, no center steer roadsters. What you see is what you get. This is a Footbrake race through and through. So.
And I will say one good thing about coming and racing at this race, that kicks off the 2026 season. So if you're there and you get your car teched in by Shadyside on that day, then you're good pretty much for the whole season. If your bracket car's teched in that day, you just need to come down and sign in from there on. Correct?
Yeah. As long as there's no issues, yeah, you're good to go.
Mm.
Yeah, we do the extended tech, like a lot of places do now. So if everything passes, you're done for the year. As long as I've got a up-to-date card on you and we wrote pass on the back of it, you're good to go. So
awesome. Asking David, so there's been a few that's come close. We need to figure out a bounty or something if you can double down.
That'd be cool.
Seth's looking at like, quit, Corey.
Oh, no. I was actually reading some comments where Todd said, can I run? He can run all he wants. I'm not going to stop him.
Todd, you can come run. You can come run the foot brake. You just got to come off the foot brake on it. No delay boxing, no trans brakes, no none of that.
Well,
I know you know how to use that foot brake. Yeah.
Doesn't he usually run the foot brake? Because he's a door car. It's got the roadster cage in it, but the doors are there.
I think he's on the button. But
yeah,
he can run. I mean, he can run foot brake, no problem.
Yeah, we just have to take the delay box out.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that's the foot brake race. I'm going to get a list of the winners together. I'll go through that this week and try to get a post up about that, and then we'll have that to talk about next week as well. So, I mean, that pretty well covers it, man. If you haven't been to this foot brake race and you're a foot brake racer, you're going to have a good time, dude. Like, this race runs fast. It is the only class on the property. We don't do anything fancy. There's no second chances. I would like to do that stuff, but with the limited time frame we're on because of the weather and the time change and all that, it's just hard to do. So we keep it straight up. We aim to get first and second round buybacks. And that's it. We don't do anything else after that. It's a straight run race. It's usually cool, so turnaround's fast. I mean, knock on wood here, like the race typically doesn't give us trouble. So
all LS cars, double diapers though.
Man, diapers is something that needs to be going over heavy this year.
That's a topic we've talked about quite a bit. Is mandating diapers.
I know they're junkyard race motors, guys, but literally don't be safe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to write down some questions that come up.
I can always scroll back up.
Yeah, I know, but it's just I'm trying that way I don't have to go digging and stare at my screen. But so yeah, the foot brake race, that's going to be how many time runs? We do one and go, Michael. We do one and go, and then there's first and second round buybacks.
Oh, how many time runs? It's one and go, correct?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay.
That's what I said.
What's going on? I see Chris Lane in the chat freezing down at sick week also. Oh gosh,
we're moving towards mandatory diapers, Billy. I'm really getting to a point where it's just going to happen. I mean, with the availability of power right now, people are just pushing stuff past their limits. And it's fun. I mean, I ain't gonna say we don't do stupid stuff, but
what's going on?
That's cause problems for everybody.
All right. So let me work on. I gotta find my other flyer. I was pulling. I did not save it in the correct place, but I'll pull that down.
You want to go to cash days?
No.
Well, my points race is March 14th. So if you guys are going to run points with me, I've got to get some more stuff done. But I've got y'all's points races scheduled. You've got 4 weekends with 8 races for Pro and Super Pro. You've got 4 weekends with 6 races for all my other classes like Sportsman, TCR, Juniors. You guys will follow in some other stuff.
So I believe that's Cameron. I'm getting ready to pull this up. See, this man read my mind, knew exactly what flyer I was looking for. Mr. Little Scrappy knew exactly the flyer I was looking for. So, we did officially drop this. We have dropped and already talked about the Knights of the South, but we didn't tell y'all like the little specialness behind that. So, King of the South gets the golden ticket. Knight of the South gets the Scroll of Truth. If you don't have the Scroll of Truth, then you are not the truth on 26. Well, at least for this, you might be, and you might miss. I don't know. But these will be hitting inboxes very, very soon this week.
Yeah.
The first round of it. And had a lot of people posting up about interested in and stuff. And, you know, me and Seth, we've been talking about this while Zach went to the sun, you know, was sipping margaritas on the beach, playing varsity cars. So we've seen a lot of the cars, and, you know, we've talked about this. This is going to be more of a limited class, guys. We've kind of got a rule set where we're handpicking the cars for this class. So this is something different. We don't want just another King of the South style class on a 26.
Right.
It's not going to be there. I'll be first to tell you, there'll be no Hemis, no nothing like that in this class.
Yeah.
So if you've got a Hemi, you need to kick that boost up a little bit, and you need to get King of the South certified.
Yeah, I hate to call it a limited class because it's still going to be a gangster, but it is limited compared to King of the South.
Yeah.
I mean, this right here is like I said, and the big thing is for the guys, when you do start receiving the invites on these, it will have what we're looking for in the cars, part numbers for tires, everything like that. So this, like I said, this is big blocks of boost on Outlaw. He's been hanging around Jack, I believe.
Jack, yeah. If not more.
But there won't be big blocks in Knights of the South either.
No big block boost. No big block
boost. Exactly. But yeah, man, the Knights of the South is going to be. That's going to be an interesting thing we're working on there with, like Corey said, just something a little different, something that doesn't go quite all the way out. Reel it back a little bit. And, I mean, it's pretty basic, man. Steel top and quarters, we're looking for that kind of stuff. Limiting what the engine sizes we're going to do. We don't really have these rules written down because, like you said, this is an invite only
discussion. We can't say steel roof and quarters anymore. We got to say factory
roof and quarters. Yeah.
Jamie Harris, are we going to have a qualifier race for the ones that do not get invited? There is no qualifier race this year, dude. This is definitely a Seth question.
Not in the staging. I'm gonna have you a special place.
We're gonna have we're still working on that. So Zach, North Carolina, where they're at, got this thing that they've never seen hardly before in their life called snow. So they're all completely discombobulated still down there right now. But no, there's not going to be a qualifier this year. It's literally, I had this talk with, I think it was last week when we were talking about it, or a week ago. We've got a very deep selected list this year. It is past 64. So literally 64 goes in, and then I have people ready to go if needed to make sure this stays full no matter what this year.
Yeah.
So, which we are going to do some. We do have some King of the South stuff too to discuss, but still, right now while we're talking on the 26th, like I said, I know we hate to call it like I don't want. Me and Seth even said we didn't want to call it like a limited or nothing. It's got a really cool name to it, but like I said, a factory roof and style, a factory roof and quarters car, no big block boost. Another thing is the like. We had to talk about billet stuff, and we don't feel that this is another class that needs billet engines and things like that. So that knocks out some cars. We understand that, but there's also a lot of cars like we've looked at stuff. And like I said, the guys that will be getting these invites will know kind of what we're looking for. It's a different style of email than what King of the South gets. And like I said, I think this is going to be a very entertaining class, just for the simple fact of you are going to be able to test on Thursday and Friday, but Saturday that class will go off the trailer. So, no test hits on Saturdays for those guys. We will literally get to the track on Saturday. We will do a chip draw, and we will get first round going. So it's going to be a busy Saturday at Ronnie Buff Memorial this year. Between that is also your first day of Little Gangsters 64 car shootout. King of the South 2 shakedowns as normal, and they'll go into first round. Street Racer 630. You guys, we posted that up. You guys are on it, and like I said, don't have nothing made up for the bracket stuff yet. Seth, do you want to touch on that tonight, or you want to?
Yeah, actually, I do. And first, I got to holler at Brent. He's making fun of me because I said, if you like footbrake racing or bracket racing,
I seen that.
I just stammered over my words, Brent. Don't beat me up. All right. But anyway, yeah. So as far as bracket racing goes at King of the South, Todd Sinclair called me. It must have been after our second show. Doing this, and he was like, "Hey, you got a class idea?" And I was like, "Okay, cool." For your bracket guys that want to race, because a lot of them don't like the big shows. So he came up with what he's calling Outlaw Index for now. We may put a different logo and name to that, but it's pretty straightforward. Actually, I've got the notes right here. So it's going to be a 16-car field that will be invite as well. That'll be invite as well. So, Brent, you need to look at that. No tickets after testing. You're going to get 1 round of testing, no tickets. When you come out for first round, it'll be a locked-in index. That'll be what you run the rest of the day. It'll be door cars, any tire size. We're looking at capping that at a 699 or a 7.0. Can't go slower than 7.0. We'll draw chips every round, no buybacks. So, I mean, this is going to be, in my opinion, if you're a bracket racer and you want to race with real gangster bracket guys, I think this will be the class you want to be in. When Todd told me about this, I'm like, that fits the bill to King of the South so good. Like, this is delay boxes, trans brakes, throttle stops. We don't care. Your big task is going to be one-time run, lock your dial in, no tickets. However you got to make that happen, make it happen. And we'll have more info out on that soon.
So this sounds like a perfect opportunity for guys that do bracket race. This might be a good time to go ahead and buy a draggy.
Yeah, so right there with Brent, that is one reason I've reduced my points payouts. I'm going to try to have you guys some bigger money stuff sporadically as long as I don't land on some of the other tracks. But that is a big reason for cutting it out. Giving these guys a chance to run a championship with us, a championship at their home track, a championship at another track. You know, if we're your home track, it gives you the chance to go an hour down the road. So that's a big reason we cut back and condensed it like we did. So definitely support those tracks, man.
Franklin, I think the way that's going to work, I see you said bump that to a 730, is it's not everybody's going to be on the same index, correct? It's not every car is going to be on the same index. It's just you're dialing in your car, kind of like what's the class duck in the race? Where what is it? You do your test runs and then you dial in right there, and that's it for the rest of the event.
Yeah.
So it's not that it's going to be a certain number on index. We'll say, Franklin, say you win on your test pass, because they're getting what, one time run, or
they'll get one time run, and then they'll come up for first round with their index on their car. So it can be, it can be anything under that 7. And listen, I'm not stuck on the 7.0. Me and Todd just kind of threw that number out there to begin with, but we don't want to get too far off. I don't want 8-second cars and 9-second and 10-second cars.
Then you got a 5 car or something. That's a big spread.
Yeah. Then you got a 530 car that's on the chip, and that's definitely not what we want. It'll be 400s Pro 10, 400s tree, Pro tree, and like I said, that's just kind of preliminary. Some of this stuff could change, but that gives you an idea. Like, the idea is Be outlaw or be ain't.
What's the cutoff for Super Pro on dial-in?
I think it's $7.99.
I was going to say, at that point, open comp at Ducks Race, yeah. It would probably make sense just to keep it like a 0 to $7.99. That way it is.
This is getting worked on right now. Yeah, it's going to be a 16-car invite that Todd's really helping me with, and I've mentioned some guys that I think would fit the bill, and he's got some guys in mind. So it won't be something open. I wouldn't say if you don't get an invite, you'd be there. You'd be better off to slow down and run 6:30.
So, and speaking of talking about the 5:30 guys, I'm going to talk, as y'all do know, Jimmy and Poland and them are on sick week this week. So I'm going to talk to them about maybe coming on here in the next week or two and talking about the race and stuff, kind of give y'all a heads up. I know they have posted a very, very heavy schedule showing where the qualifiers are leading up to King of the South. I posted some the other night. I didn't know the full schedule. I was kind of just leaning on the races that I did know with the Carolinas. And I know Big Jake still. Big Jake's might be a little bit of a travel out for some of you guys, but there are going to be plenty of opportunities to earn the invite instead of having to rely on and being picked. So just kind of, guys, like I said, I'll try to get them on, give them more breakdown. I know they're a little tied up this week. I'll talk to them so we can kind of get that pushed a little bit more for you guys and get a little more information about what's going on. I probably wouldn't expect to see the invites for that stuff, even on the other edge of it, going out probably till after John's race, the Carolina Gold race, guys. So, which just in that month, I know right off the top of my head, there is, with the Carolina No Time race, God, I had them right down. I should have left it pulled up. There's at least nine invites that are going to be earned in the month of March. I can know right off the top of my head. There might be some more. Yeah. So, but also, guys, which you were talking about, I will pull up Carolina Cash Days. I'll pull that image file up. That is also a really good opportunity. There is no invites on the line because it's not an official Little Gangsters race. It's Outlaw 5:30, but that is going to be a great time to get your car dialed in for the next week.
Yeah. And that's our next race after our points race. So you've got the Footbrake race, the points race, and then this. So that rolls right into there. Corey, you want to take a little bit of time and really go over this race real quick?
Yeah, let me answer this for Tyler first. The qualifier, if you win one of the qualifier races, it goes with the driver, not the car. So, because as long as the car fits the rules, and as long as you have a car that fits the rules, I think you can interchange and do all that. But from what I've been told, the invite goes with the driver. So, and so just to kind of relate back,
that would be a weird one. You know, how would it really police other than the driver, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But just kind of going over, like I said, this will be a perfect opportunity for you 5:30 guys. You have two opportunities to race on the weekend of Carolina Cash Days. Friday night is the 100% payback race. It's kind of a get tuned in style race. Warm-up race, and we'll also have truck wars with that too. I had somebody ask me about testing because we do offer testing on Friday at Cash Days. You can test as long as you're not running Outlaw 5:30 or truck wars. Those two will still remain off the trailer on Friday. And once if you're eliminated from those classes, your entry fee into Outlaw 5:30 and truck wars does cover your test and tune fee on Friday also. So that doesn't cover your gate fee. Your gate fee is separate from that. So if you're coming to test on Friday, 20 at the gate, 20 at the tech table. If you're running one of the classes, you'll pay at the tech table. And like I said, your class entry does cover that. Small tire, like I said, big push this year, guys. We did make a change for small tire. $3,000 to win, free entry. You just have to be on a 275 drag radial, 275 60-15, or a 28-10-5 non-W slick. It can be the slick, the bracket radial, whatever. As long as it's that 28-inch tire, or if you're on a 17-inch or bigger rim, you can have any size tire and small tire. So we did make a change this year to free entry, guys. We want to give back again once to our racers, and we want to see us grow. So this is the season opener. So guys are just getting back out, getting running. What's better than a free shootout? So if you got a car on 28s, this is the place to be. I mean, it's a free shot at $3,000. We do allow double entry for the other classes. The only thing we're going to ask you is be on your turnarounds. We're not going to sit and wait. We'll have the run order, schedule, all that out before probably – I'll probably have it done actually this week. So you'll know kind of what the run order is going to be, what your time frame is going to be. But guys, one thing we always stress is we ain't waiting on you. So if you decide to run 2 classes, make sure you can make the turnaround. If you're the last pair in small tire and then you're the first pair in the next class, yeehaw. I hope your cooling system's good. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So, but we do have, like I said, great Thornburg Machine coming on supporting the event as always. Michael Nell and the guys, big props up to them for that. Saturday, Outlaw 530, Brutal Speed and Tuning. Nigel and the guys helping us out with that one. $500 on top, $200 entry. For some guys that are new to this, every entry goes to the pot. So if you've got 16 cars, that's $3,200 and $500 on top, so $3,700 in the pot. Street Racer, same thing, $250 on top, 100 entry. Pro Tree Motorsports, always on board helping us with that. Travis and Mallory, always grateful for their sponsorship on that. I skipped over one thing. If you do go out and outlaw 530 on Saturday, first round, we will have a second chance race for you guys. That was probably the biggest complaint I heard last year about that whole class is even at our other races with it being off the trailer, can we do a buyback? Can we do this? You can't really do buybacks and that stuff. So we're going to give y'all a second chance. It'll fall under the same second chance style as small tire, $100 entry, 100% payback. Truck Wars again on Saturday. Sammy said he's going to triple win this event. Y'all did not hear it last week because he got cut off too early. But he's done said he ain't worried about no Jason Black. He ain't worried about nobody in 630. He's winning both Truck Wars and Street Racer. So I might have to put a bounty out on this guy.
Let's touch on Carolina Gold if you and Zach want to cover that a little bit. And I've got a few things I want to go over for our regulars, Shadyside Outlaw stuff, and I'm gonna get to Franklin here on the points.
Give me
the payout.
Give me 1 second because I'm gonna have to find the one that I made for it.
Well, I can go over this stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. It'll take me a minute to find this.
So, Franklin, to get to you, we'll go over our point stuff. Anna's working on a graphic right now, and that'll have all that stuff. I don't have a points payout together, but I've got your regular pay. So there's going to be some changes in Pro and Super Pro this year. We'll start with Super Pro. It's going to pay $3,000 to win this year. 500 runner-up, 150 to the semis, $30 round. There'll be a $50 buyback with an $80 car and driver. So 3 to win, 80 car and driver, paying round money to the fourth, just like last year. Moving on to Pro. Pro's taking a little bit of a step back. I think adding Sportsman kind of cut that field down a little bit. So Pro's going to pay $1,800 to win this year, 200 runner-up, 100 to the semis, 30 for the round fourth win, $40 buybacks, and 60 car and driver. So $1,800 to win, round money at the fourth like usual, and $60 car and driver. Junior Sportsman and TCR all stayed the same. Juniors is $200 to win, 100 runner-up, 40 to the semis, and 25 car and driver. Sportsman, exact same thing. So that is your bracket payout. Did Brent ask about not doing that? Let's see. Why not charge second entry? I clicked on it. It should be pulling up.
I got you.
There it is. At the Footbrake race, Brent, honestly, the biggest reason, and me and Zach have talked about it, I'm still talking about it. I just worry about the time. I mean, we usually have 100+ cars at that race. So if half of them double entered, that's going to put us in another round of racing.
Yeah. And
And
sometimes
I feel like half of them would double enter.
a lot would. Especially in $20 of free entry. A lot would.
Well, he's saying charge, like you could charge whatever. I mean, make it $40 to double enter, 50, 60. And it would make good money for the track, but I do worry more about the time there.
Yeah.
What as crazy as it sounds, people, and I know that they've got it in, but it is still February, no matter what.
And maybe, I don't know, man, like kick this out there. Like maybe it turns into a 6,000 to win free entry and you do a double and make it run across 2 dates.
No. I mean,
we start on Saturday.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good. I just, thinking out loud. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. It's just that time of year is just hard because you just don't know what you're gonna get. You might get a 70-degree day. You might get a 40-degree day. It's just you really don't know. So,
I think it would be tough. I think if you actually did allow double entries, it would only have to be a Sunday only thing. But then you would have to almost question, since if they're there to race Saturday, they should be there for Sunday too. No time run, just go straight off the trailer into eliminations again. And I think everybody still wants that one time run on Sunday. So
yeah.
Moving on, that was the pay for that'll be your guaranteed payouts at every race we have for Pro and Super Pro. Moving on to Shadyside Outlaws. As you know, we're going to be on a different format. The rules have loosened up a lot. We're going to be doing 1 week top 10 style. The next time they run will be a shootout style. Really excited about that. I think it'll give us 2 different ways to run. So you can have 2 different chances to win, or you can try to win both. You can try to end out the year on number 1. That's how we're going to crown champion on the top 10, is whoever finishes number 1 on that list. The points for the shootout will still be points. So that's how we'll find out number 1 there. So to round that off, top 10 weeks, you're going to get 300 to the first place, 200 to second, 150 to third, 100 to fourth, and 100 to fifth. Everybody in the top 10 will get a token for a driver +1 for the next race. You'll have a token to get you and a +1 in. Similar is how the shootouts are going to be. It's going to pay back technically to the quarters, which is 8 cars. Everybody will get a token that's in the 8 cars. If you're in the 8 cars, you'll get a token. It's this free entry as well. And it's going to pay 800 to win, 100 runner-up, 50 to the semis. So it'll pay 4 spots. And then if you're in the top 8, you will also get your driver +1. Yeah, that's fine.
You get what you get.
You get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit.
Oh.
There ain't no cussing and fussing.
Dude, if you start breaking out the rhyme, and the first thing came was the when Happy Gilmore, yay, would you like to make something with clay? Okay.
Don't let there be no rooting and tooting. You won't have to get no cutting and shooting. Okay.
Oh my God. I do have the graphic for Carolina Gold, just the class announcement. We can kind of go over a little bit on that because I know we've had people asking questions about rules. And one thing I can say to y'all is we can go a little bit over this. John is still working with us, getting everything done. If y'all haven't noticed, John is in Qatar right now. I believe, it's Qatar for Arabian Drag Racing League. He does do the tech for them now also. John is worldwide, guys. John is Mr. Worldwide.
He is prestige worldwide.
So he's currently over there doing that, but we do have this, and I did post it the other day, and we can kind of go over it a little bit more. I know we've had some people asking. No time. This is your class lineup as of right now. John said he might be working on another class, but as of right now, this is what we're working with. So for everybody that's asked about radial racing and everything, boom, there you go. No time 275 shootout at Carolina Gold. It's going to be normal style rules. 275 drag rail or 28. No pro mod bodies, no wheelie bars, and let it eat. So we're looking for the baddest of the bad on 275s. Like I said, Little Gangsters, we do know that is the biggest qualifier race for the Ronnie Buff Memorial Little Gangsters Shootout during King of the South and all that. So 8 spots up for grabs, 5,000 on top, 300 entry. Every entry goes to the pot. We have to make sure there's at least 65 cars there, so Seth and Zach have to buy me tacos. So I'm gonna find, if I got signed mystery tech cards somehow, I'm gonna win this bet.
You can't rig this like an election, okay? Stop.
I'm gonna rig this like there's no tomorrow just to get my free tacos. You're going to be in the lanes pulling chips for names you've never heard of, and we're just going to have ghost passes out of nowhere.
I mean, everybody's telling me that we're going to have 60 to 80 cars, so, I mean, hell, take it down to 40 at $300 a pop. What is that?
40 at 300.
Well,
I know Cleveland County math doesn't go
12
that high.
grand.
I'm not sure if Mercer County does.
That's 12 grand, isn't it?
12,
yeah, 12.
And then John's putting 5 on top.
Yeah.
So if we can mess around and have 40 cars, that is a $17,000 pot.
Crazy. That's crazy.
And
you think there's going to be 80. So apparently it's going to be, there's going to be $24,000 in the pot.
Look, on Monday when we're still running Little Gangsters.
Oh, my God.
You heard it here first. Corey thinks there's going to be $24,000 in the pot.
I'm really in the 40-45 range. That's I keep saying that. But Corey keeps every time I talk to him. His
other
number,
week I stayed solid on 65 just because I said it would bump us into 7 rounds.
Pro and Super Pro, this will be your second points race of the year, and then you'll race your third one on that Sunday as well. So.
Yeah. And let's also talk about the hottest class kind of going right now, especially at the cash days and stuff. Street Racer 630 is going to be a part of Carolina Gold this year. 630, guys. This is y'all's year to shine. Trust me on this. We are doing big things for the 630 guys.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, is the same rules as Little Gangsters, but 630 index.
All right.
So,
Okay.
I mean,
dude, I think Carolina Gold is going to be top tier this year. I really think that John has found a lineup like that right there. I mean, if I had to draw my perfect race, it looks something like this right here. You've got the baddest of the bad. Then you've got your worker-friendly classes like Little Gangsters and Street Racer. And then you got the guys that are used to racing 3 times a week that keep drag racing pumping over the years, which is Super Pro and Pro. I mean,
well, that class lineup reminds me of the old King of the Street days when you used to have 2 index classes, your main heads up class, and your bracket guys.
Yeah.
And I think that really is something like you've even talked about. You've told me 100 times, and I've sometimes done, but honestly, I agree with you. I think this right here needs to be the type of racing we see. You've got something for everybody in that mix right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. I mean, that's just the only thing I might talk to John about, and some of my other people might kill me, is like maybe add TCR to get the kids involved,
Dude, I heard through the rumor mill that Mike O'Neill said him and Sammy might be buddies, but he is going to run over Sammy at Carolina Gold in no time 275.
Yeah, Lee, that's right. That'll be race 3 and 4 because 1 and 2 will be on the 14th and 15th. And then you'll have 3 and 4 for Pro and Super Pro.
We will. Good old. Oh man, that's the race that y'all didn't know y'all needed in your life. Michael Nell versus Sammy in No Time 275. Which I look for a lot of good cars to show out for No Time 275. You know, we've got a lot in our area that fit the bill, and John always takes care of the classes. So we should have payouts, all that, flyers going up soon. I will actually have the bracket flyer done for that probably this week to get it ready. So as soon as John gets back, like I said, guys, he's busy over on the other side of the earth right now. He's going to get me the information. I'll have it knocked out quick. So no worries there. The only thing that lineup is missing that if I had to add one class to it, is Truck Wars.
Yeah.
Can't do what's saying twice. You know, we got to keep them in one class. We can't have both.
No. You know right now. If he was on here, he'd say it right now. He's run Street Racer and No Time 275. He will go for the triple up that week.
He would, yeah, 100%.
Well, he will be able to because Caden will be running Little Gangsters. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if y'all have never met our buddy Sammy and this is your first time watching or first time listening on Spotify, Sammy has 72 race cars.
Yeah.
And he's got a race Jeep, too, that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
Well, that Jeep will tow, too.
He's also the only person in my life I've ever seen pull his race car on a trailer behind the Jeep, making a pass at Shadyside.
Oh.
So he holds the trailer 275 record also.
Yeah.
I've got a few things we need to go back over.
Okay.
I wrote these down. I seen Josh ask about liners for the tires at King of the South. Yeah, they can run those liners. Doesn't bother me at all. I dig them. I just, I think it goes back into the thing. You're not wrong. They're stiffening them up like a pro bracket, but you're not going to have that track that they've seen at the U.S. Street Nationals. It's not going to happen. My whole thing about the floppy tire revival was always shorter show times and getting people in and out and having a good race and leaving with a winner. So they're just not going to have that prep to deal with that.
No, and that's, if y'all got a chance to see the article, big congratulations to the second King of the South, Big Boost Bill Lutz, however we're going to say it. I always pronounce it wrong. Big congratulations. He is right now the fastest man on that tire. 100%. So, what was it? I seen somebody made a comment. They said that's the only man that's ever went 28-inch tire racing that has a 5-speed nitrous, 128 overdriven screw below or nitro just to go 28-inch race. And I was like, hey, man.
It's crazy.
We was down in Florida and somebody asked me, said, we was in line about to make a pass. And he said, do you think you'd ever see times like that out of them cars? And I'm like, I figured it'd be done. Yeah. I said, in the threes. Yeah. I said, I didn't think they'd get bottom, 90s, like that. I said, I really figured 98, 97. I said, but you also get Bill in a car and Patrick on the keyboard. He's just like, yeah, we can put more power in it. Click, click, click. It's just,
yeah.
Two maniac racers like that, dude.
Bill's a gangster. He's gonna ride anything.
He'll drive it.
You got Patrick and Kenny on his laptop. I mean, one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to go really fast or, we're going to see a fireworks show. One or the two.
Bill does leave in high gear. Bill leaves in high gear.
Yeah.
So,
that's crazy.
But I'm going to tell you guys, we are stacking the deck on this field. So this is going to be probably the most assembly of 28-inch tire cars ever. So speaking of that, I do have a clip. I should have put it on the computer so we could use it tonight. But I'll post it on the Shadyside page for y'all to see tomorrow. It's got some entertaining. Y'all see some couple familiar faces talking about the race, and you might see there might be some familiar faces you're going to see at Shadyside at King of the South. So
yeah. Moving on to another thing, I seen somebody ask. I hope they're still on here. Golf carts. The only time we're charging for golf carts is like those big shows where we need to kind of limit stuff. So King of the South, you will have to pay to bring your own golf cart in. There's a golf cart fee. That'll be handled at the gate. You'll get a sticker for it, the whole 9 yards. Racers, if it is your push car, you will get a sticker to handle that. You don't have to pay a push car fee or anything of that nature. We're trying to cut back on some of the traffic in the pits and whatnot. So there will be a golf cart fee for that. We are working on camping fees and all that stuff. We probably will sell some spots this year, some reserved spots. I've had so many people. I didn't really want to get into it, but I've had so many people asking about it that I'm gonna work it out. And if I don't get to it, who cares? But the plan right now is to have some to sell. And we'll have all that information out, all the gate fees, the weekend passes, all the camping fees, which I think we're going to try to work in tiers this year. There'll be cheaper places to camp, more expensive places to camp, and racer parking and all that.
Another thing I've had frequently asked is where can they buy tickets? At the gate only, guys. There's nobody selling tickets online for Shadyside Dragway. If you bought tickets from somebody online for King of the South, yeah, you might have got scammed. If Bryson is riding around Shelby telling y'all he's got tickets for sale for King of the South, do not buy them from me. It's going to be at the gate, guys. At the gate. So,
man, that's
good loud music. I don't know about no good loud music at King of the South. The best you're going to hear the best music of your life. It's called Zoomies and Blowers.
I feel like there was something else I need to go to, but I don't have anything written down. Is there anything you guys wanted to touch on?
I've got 10 names wrote down that people might be interested in. Let me see. Because we're getting at that hour, close to the hour mark. Man, I've been working on way too much, and my flyer stuff is way mixed up.
Yeah, he said.
All right.
He said.
You know how I know that's a lie to begin with? Bryson said. So you're already in trouble, Neil. I've got these 10 names right here people might be interested in. So, first 10 guys released. We'll make a post tomorrow. We always make the post on it. Just kind of keep y'all. I've been beat up by comments of when a gold ticket goes up and we get shared. Why aren't we releasing any lists? Why ain't we doing this, guys? We always do it over time. So we're gonna give y'all a little taste right here. So, as 10 gangsters already to begin with. So. You have defending champion Larry Larson, which, going back to what y'all said earlier, kind of weird that they didn't give him a 6-week bid. They always say there's 3 sides to a story. We've heard that. Kind of curious to hear Tom's side and then go from there. I'm not pulling any judgment. My personal thoughts is Larry is a drag and drive pioneer, in my opinion. He was one of the guys that helped pave the way. If that's their thing and stuff. I mean, there's rules about that where spots aren't transferable, understand, but I can put it this way. As long as Larry Larson is walking or tells us he does not ever want to race again, he always has an invite to King of the South.
Right. Right now we've got 2 names. When we start working, we've got, 2 names that go on the list, right?
No matter what. Well, there's 3. The third one's on the back end. So, but
Bill's getting an invite. Larry's getting an invite.
Always. No matter what. And guys, if you make it to the finals, there's a 99% chance you're in that club too.
Oh.
So as you can see with Lyle Barnett and Ryan Mitchell still there. And just so y'all know, that is KC Max Ryan Mitchell. I've heard some people say, is this that Ryan, that Ryan? No, this is the KC Max. This is the scuba tanks of scuba tanks, Ryan Mitchell.
Oh, I can see the tank car, dude. It's impressive. It is killer.
And so those 4 guys right there, that has been your winner and runner up for the last 2 years. So that is your top 4 to begin with, right off the rip. Going back after that, it's kind of a mix. We posted up that the way these were going out, there was no rhyme or reason after the first 4. It's just a mix-up, guys. So this is how they come in. So Mr. Kai Kelly, as y'all seen, he posted his locked in. From what I've heard, he's got some gangster stuff going on this year, and he is not coming back without a blower and zoomies.
The nitrous car was cool, though.
Yes.
It was awesome.
That thing was
awesome. So Kai, he is accepted, paid, ready to rock. Jason Horde. If y'all seen last year, Jason had a hell of a draw first round last year in King of the South, as he had to run Boost 12, Joey Rabiola, aka the spirit animal tiger, Joey. So one of the craziest runs, my man Jason Horde going wheels up at half track, having to dance towards the center line, took out all the cones at Shadyside from the 330 on that beautiful white Corvette. And then a couple of weeks later, he did have one of the craziest flight incidents ever seen, honestly. I've seen a lot of cars fly. That was probably the craziest and scariest one I've seen.
Yeah.
Jason's back. Jason's got a lot of power shoved in a Fox body Mustang that he said he thinks he can win King of the South with.
Nice.
Moving on, the only way that the event name could get changed right now is for number 7. It could be Queen of the South with Shelby Lynn. So we never had the Queen of the South, but as y'all know, Shelby had the Dodge last year, really gangster car moving in. They did suffer an incident with that car. They have something new, and they have something that's getting great. You'll probably see a debut of it around the First Carolina No Time race, which is the Slick Tire race they're doing, where that's also a qualifier for little gangsters. So look for that. They've got her and Ryan. They have got something new they're working with. The first thing I said is it's still going to be cool and have a blower and zoomies, and they said yes. So you can't beat that. Moving on, semifinalists from last year, Ryan Hendrickson, twin turbo killer.
Man, he's just bad luck, really. Yeah. He's got it going on, man. That thing is flying.
Yeah, Ryan was in the semifinals of King of the South and also the End of Summer Showdown. So Ryan is looking for that oomph to get into the winner's column at Shadyside. He wants that. He's been almost there. So I was talking to him after their Florida trip. He was giving me some information. Wow is all I can say. Look for which they call the car food stamps. If you're really OG and old school, you'll know that's the old Team SVO car. So that car is one of the OG of OG in 28-inch tire racing, especially the outlaw side of it. Ryan's working on making some big moves this year. So next, Kyle Canyon. Kyle made it to the quarterfinals last year in King of the South. 2 very badass Trans Am Firebird. It is one of the other. Y'all remember it last year? Supercharged car. Also had an incident with it. Now he has moved over into that 67, 69 Camaro body style car. Same power plant. He's been tearing up down at the Winter Series. Been running that. He accepted that invite quick, guys. He's in it. So this is another one of our quarterfinalists from last year on spot 10, Larry Houck. If y'all don't remember, Larry Houck and them probably worked more hours at King of the South than they did anything else. Between pulling motor, Larry was one of the lucky 6 first round. and which was great. I mean, he had a buy run no matter what to the second round. They had to change the motor. The motor was gone, so they changed the motor. Let's see. They blew a transmission up. Let's see. They knocked the tire off the pit. I don't think they.
It really was so bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, and dude, they come out to make they do their burnout for the quarterfinals, and I'm telling you right now, that car was rolling. It had a very good chance to win. So y'all know he was in the Nova owned by Tony McKinney. Larry was driving it, screw blower. You know, got the blower always got God's power at her. Had issues, had to be backed off. So Larry is looking for some vengeance this year, guys.
Dude,
So
I bet he is. He's coming with a chip on his shoulder. How many cars Corey determined were within a tenth of each other?
So last year there was 36 cars within a tenth of each other.
That's what I was thinking. So I was telling Jack actually yesterday. I was talking to him. I was like, dude, there was 36 or 38 cars that were within a tenth of each other. So, you know, this race. When we tell y'all it's anybody's game, man, it is. There was a lot of people that got lucky last year. I don't mean lucky in the sense of like pure luck. Like they just happened to find that extra nudge or got off the tree a little earlier, or you know, it was anybody's freaking game.
Dude, I've been working with you guys for 13 and a half years, and I've never seen that many under 0.05 margins of victory in my life.
Yeah, it's unreal.
At a race. Memphis, that is all right. You have a small block Ford that scares them big blowers.
That thing gets down.
Yeah.
That was speaking of this. There was a guy, it was one of the last test tunes we were able to have. Somebody came up to me and was like, I forget who it was now, but they were like, one of our regulars. Listen, man, I know it don't mean much, but I need to tell you, I want to see a car here. And I was like, you know, you got it. Let's hear it. You know, I love hearing people who they think should be here. And it was Memphis Reigns. It's like, you got to get Memphis Reigns back. And I'm like, oh, dude.
Dude, if you've never looked at that car up close in person, you need to. One, because it has the most unique front suspension you're ever going to see on a drag car. Yeah. And two, and I love you to death, Memphis, but not many people pick that body style of a Corvette to turn into a race car.
Oh, man, it looks cool. Very Hot Wheels-esque. Yeah, I think it's got a Hot Wheels vibe to it. I think it's just awesome. I love the color of it. I love the style of it. Everything about it's cool.
And what a lot of people don't realize is that's a small block Ford in that car.
Well, we all have our faults. You know,
somebody I was like, dang. I was like, he's a contender, dude. Like,
yeah.
He's flying.
That thing's big.
And you know, like I said, like he had a tough draw. Like my man took Ryan Martin in the Phoenix to the limit in the second round on Sunday off the trailer.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Baroni, how you doing? White Zombie Crew checking in. Don't worry. We'll make sure not to get Seth locked in any porta potties this year, Mr. Baroni. Me and Zach might do it if he gets on our nerves and not let him out the whole film, but that's about it.
Oh, I might go hide in one this year.
Nope.
I was ready to after the fourth pair of first round on Saturday night. I was like, downtime on downtime, oil spill on oil spill. Then I telling Seth, I said, I'm just going to stand at half track and check the track every pass. And boy, if I didn't, and I about got hit with the intake. Somebody blowed the intake off of it.
Mr. Andy Willoughby.
Yeah. He come by, boom, and I was like, I heard the shrapnel fall, and I was like, well.
There's one thing I can tell everybody. Your ticket is definitely well worth it on Saturday night because, you know, and like I said, there was a lot of craziness on that first round, but that's the thing. These guys are racing for $75,000. Is the biggest small tire payout there is right now. So for $75,000 and they know they got all night to fix it, these guys are going to push it.
Yeah, it was a wild first round. It was rally.
So, let's see. Honestly, didn't know he had.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know Seth owned the track?
He messaged me like 2 days later. I was like, hey, man, I should have played it up. I should have been like, oh, I only want to see you again. They didn't quite get me. Like, I heard them snorting around. I was like, oh, my God, surely not. And so I had to tuck it in and try to get out of there real fast. They almost got me. I got about halfway out the door, and they were going around it. Dude, they were going around it with a ratchet strap.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
God, what does me and Zach have to pay y'all to do that to him every race we're all at?
Dude, I'm telling you, do it on Friday morning and just forget about it.
Just forget about it. Oh man. But no, guys, it's gonna be insane this year. I'm just telling you right now. Mike Gunner's fault. He tore up.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, Mr. Diamond Hugo?
There you go.
Shared his gold ticket yesterday. But guys, like I said, we got a lot of more information we're still working on. This races, so last year really showed us this race is huge, guys. And we've got to this year we're making sure all of our T's are crossed, all of our I's are dotted, just everything. We're making sure. So just keep watching the page for information, things like that. We'll have it out as soon as we're done and got a graphic made up for it. So I think that's pretty much all I've got for the night.
Yeah.
What y'all got anything to add? Anything?
No. Footbrake race coming up into February. Corey showed that earlier. Then we'll roll into March 14th for your first points weekend, March 14th and 15th for Pro, Super Pro, TCR, Sportsman, and Juniors. Then to Carolina Cash Days, March 20th, 21st, right?
Yeah.
And then Carolina Gold the week after.
Yeah. And then we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. So we're just rolling with that much of it now. I know they've got some stuff in April we'll kind of get rolling with. And then me and Zach's got some really cool RC races planned too. We'll do our own little thing for that. Seth don't want to be a part of the no RC stuff shows or anything like that.
I'll be there.
So. Oh yeah, we need somebody to run the tree. Zach's got a tune on my car, so
yeah.
Yeah, don't let me drive.
So guys, look for more info on gate times, weekend passes, all that. I don't have all that quite worked out. Just to be frank, there's going to be a small increase on some of that stuff. There'll be a little more structure on some of that stuff. And we'll have all that out soon. As soon as me and Zach can get together and just pick it apart.
No, two things before we go, actually. First thing, do want to thank didn't want to thank, but congratulate Devin and Josh. If you guys do know them, they are on Sick Week this week. Devin runs Southeast Street Meet that races at Shadyside, and they've ran all of our radio stuff and all that. So far, he has put down the quickest pass at Sick Week right now.
Nice.
It was a 6:13 was what it was, 2:20, something like that.
Yeah, dude.
He's a gangster.
I've seen
it's the
stuff. I didn't see the time. That's awesome.
So right now that is the quickest, and he is on a 2-set. I believe he's still. I know they tested on a little bit of a bigger tire, but I think he's on the 275 Pro.
I wish he was 28s on that car and run King of the South.
Dude,
Well, we'll leave that for a later story. But Josh Davis, driver of the car, had also asked me a question earlier in the week, and he's asking if we're planning on doing any more, not just the bigger races, but Slick Tire 28-10-5 races. I know there's some other guys that's kind of watching, kind of curious about that too.
I don't have it right now. I was actually sitting there thinking, like, man, we really should strap together like a floppy tire revival thing again, especially with the surgeons it's having. I mean, like posted the other day, like, I'm not kidding. Clocks on, clocks off. I don't care. It warms my heart to see the floppy tires out. I think it's good for racing. So, I mean, let's get a couple together. You got U.S. Street Nationals just happened, and they had a good crowd for their Pro 10 or through 10.5. I'm sure they'll have a decent one at World Series of Pro Mod. We've always done okay with ours, you know.
And it's no secret, guys, we did see Mr. Donald Long has seen the light finally. Yeah. And he has added the no billet 10.5 class. So I had a lot of people message me about that, if there might be a future for something like that at Shadyside. And, you know, like I told him, I'm like, there possibly could be. I can't speak on if there is or not, but there possibly could be.
I talked to Jack about that yesterday. I really like that rule set. I think that's definitely going to happen.
I'm glad you did talk to Jack about that, because he blew me. What's Seth's phone number? I want to talk to him about that. So, here, let me get it right to you.
I say at least Jack's honest. He'll call me and go, listen, now, I just want to let you know this is about me, okay? This is the only reason I'm calling. It's all about me. You know that, right?
That's what he said.
He said it's all about me, so I just want to go ahead and get that out there. Here's the rule set you need to do. I said, that would work out really good for you. He said, that's what I'm saying. So,
and something I am going to say, people, also, bombarding the shit. I'm going to try not to cuss. Bombarding my inbox right now. If I don't get back to you right off the rip from when you sent your message, don't think I'm not ignoring you, but it's because I'm trying to dig out of hundreds of messages constantly now in my inbox. This is kind of typical around King of the South season. Then after May, my phone thanks you guys, because it's not getting beat up as bad, and I don't have to charge it twice a day from hearing the ding, ding, ding from Facebook Messenger. I was on the phone with Zach yesterday, and somebody was calling me to ask a question, and I'm just like, it never ends, guys.
Nothing.
Speaking of Jack,
makes Corey happier than his inbox going off. Don't let him fool.
If you send a message, I try to start at the bottom and dig up, because I feel bad that there are some messages probably still in there from the first part of January I just haven't been able to get to, because they is getting piled on every single day, and it just gets to a point I can't keep up with it. I understand you guys need to know about camping, this, and this. I promise y'all it's coming out in due time.
See how cheaper he gets.
Yeah.
But I've also been digging out of a snowstorm, and I've had some other stuff. I've kind of got to get spooled media going, too. We're starting the season somehow this weekend. I don't understand. It might be a little chilly, but we're starting the season one way or another this weekend. And while I'm at South Georgia in a couple weeks, guys, I will forward all of your messages to Seth, so he'll make sure they're answered on time and properly.
Yeah. That's how it works.
So, but yeah, that's all I've really got. Oh, speaking of. Yeah, Mr. Ryan Tollingham's going to freeze down there with me this weekend, from what I've heard. Oh, and that's another one I've been hit up. Media for King of the South. You guys there will be signups starting in March. So for the 60 of y'all that's messaged me about that, also March.
You think David can get a spot?
Look, I know David's your uncle and all, so he's already got one.
No, Uncle done went and had heart surgery. He's back with us now.
Dude, I know, David. You gotta quit that. I'm gonna, if I see you like with a fried bologna sandwich, David, I'm gonna make sure you grab me one too. First off, and two, I'm gonna be like, you know, this ain't no good for us, David.
There you go.
Yeah, he's grandfathered in. Yeah, he's uncled in. That's Seth and Zach's other uncle. Y'all just don't know about. I am about to make Sammy the new make him over my inbox, and he can take care of it.
I called Zach earlier and I said, we're bringing Sammy back home. We're just going to put him on and log off and watch.
That's fine.
Just the stage stuff with Shadyside Hour with Sammy, just questions for Sammy for a whole hour. He can be as unfiltered as he wants.
Staged up with Sammy.
So, but I think it's about all I got for the night, guys. Y'all, like I said, anything else to add in?
No, I think it's good, man.
Sunday testing whenever the weather allows us, you know. So we'll be
Did y'all
there.
get this Sunday in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make sure at the bottom, guys, hit that YouTube, hit that subscribe button on the Shadyside YouTube. They're officially over 100 now. So,
popular.
So hit that. And if you go on Spotify, if you don't like watching the lives, you can search Staged Up with Shadyside Dragway on Spotify. It will take you directly to the show. This episode will go up tomorrow morning. So
nice.
Yeah, man. Well, I think that wraps it up, guys.
So until we meet again, everybody, y'all have a good night.
See ya.
I love you.